Well, hello there. My name is the Swazi, and welcome to another episode of Church Girls Rock. And today I have another church girl who rocks. How are you?
I'm very good.
This is Neelo, Jone, and today's your birthday.
Thank you so very much.
Let me do a quick happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Neelo. How old are you now?
You don't have to ask a lady that question. More especially that we're on air, so.
Ladies and their secrets. How about the whole world knows that I'm 40?
Maybe when I reach 40. Then I can tell.
But then again, next year I'll be 40. And then the next year I'll be 40 again. I'm no longer moving from 40, I'm stuck.
That's the thing.
You see? We can't tell all these secrets.
Yes, we can't tell all this.
So you were a DJ?
Yes, I was a radio presenter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I remember I also did I call it DJ for the benefit of those that are actually watching.
Yeah.
But I was also an on-air presenter at Gagasi FM.
Wow, that's amazing.
You were a presenter for like 4 years.
Yes, for like 4 years. I started training with them, Radio Botswana, and then afterwards I was just doing different programs. It's a governmental radio station, so I was dealing with a lot of different programs, more especially the kids.
Oh wow, I never knew that about you.
Yeah, it's something that a lot of people don't know about me.
But now we know that behind the pretty face and the can I prophesy, there's so much history.
Yes.
Oh wow, tell me about your childhood. How many are you at home?
We are 5, 3 girls and then 2 boys, and I'm the last one.
You're the last born. No.
Yeah.
So you are spoiled.
Not really spoiled, humble beginnings.
But you're a last born who works for herself.
Yeah, I work for myself and I work hard for everything.
Yes. Yeah. I know that you are, this one I never understood, but I'm sure that you're going to explain some more, because I thought the sorghum was beer. No. Until you schooled me one day. You are a shareholder and a CEO of a sorghum business called Zaka Zaka Sorghum Milling. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Actually, I joined the business last year. It was started by some of the young girls, and I was very, very inspired. Some people, they love business, but they don't have resources. That's how I came in to bring resources, and they didn't have any experience towards how to market the business and do some other things. So I came in like that, and I became a shareholder and a CEO, and the business is actually doing very good.
What do you do? Because when I hear sorghum, I just think umqombot.
No, we actually produce a sorghum, powder, we can say that. Okay. And it's part of our food in Botswana.
It's a staple, yes.
Yes, it's part of our food in Botswana. Just like maize meal, actually we're about to expand to doing maize meal also. So we produce that, we package, and then we deal with different kind of shops and supply them. So
you mean that there is a product that you are a CEO of and a shareholder to, and it is in shops, and it's packaged, and
Yes.
Some girls, who actually look at you when you are preaching, they don't know this side about you.
Yeah, a lot of people, they think that as full-time ministers, we just focusing on ministry. But the good thing is that as a minister and young, don't just focus on ministry. Do business so that you can support the ministry.
You just said something so important. I was about to ask, how does this then support the vision or it makes sure that it takes away the stress and the pressures of depending on.
Yeah, ministry, the gospel, it's not easy to take it out to the people, and it needs money.
Yes.
And as ministers of the gospel, we need to come to realize that it's not just about being in the pulpit. The people that come to church, some they are hungry. They don't just need a word. They need something to eat. So as a minister of the gospel, you have to come to a point where you cannot just give them a word, but give them something to eat.
And let me just tell you viewers at home that actually Neelo is not just Neelo, but she's actually a resident pastor in one of the ECG branches that we have in Botswana. So she is a woman of God who preaches the word of God, but also she's a businesswoman. But here on Church Girls Rock, we focus more on the business aspect, the life aspect, because we want to actually communicate a message to young women especially who think that, if I'm preaching, then I'm set, that you need to actually support and do things to actually support the ministry and the calling.
Yeah.
So you're a church girl who rocks, and you deserve to be here.
So much.
Tell me more about your foundation.
My foundation,
Yes,
NJ Foundation.
NJ Foundation.
The heart of God.
The heart of God.
You know, the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And that is one thing that I have realized, that, you know, for us to preach the gospel, is not only about being on the pulpit. It's about loving the people that come, because when you're there on the pulpit, everyone is looking at you. They need the help with it. That's how I started the foundation. So I deal with a lot of young kids, young girls, young boys, and actually my main intention also is to reach out to the men, because a lot of times women, they focus more on empowering women.
Yes.
So I want to empower the men.
And then we wonder when our sons are not flourishing, when we have women that we are counseling who've got husbands that they're giving them problems.
Yes.
So please, we need to branch out and also reach out to the men.
That's very true.
So
I give back a lot to different orphanages, different individuals, different people in schools, and you know, that's where my heart is. I just want to change someone's life.
Also, when you deal with these young girls, what sort of help are you assisting with? You know, some people want to be assisted. Maybe is it just you are giving them sanitary pads? No, or are you also mentoring them into careers? Can you go a little bit more into it?
Most of them, yes, they need those kind of help, like sanitary pads, they need food, they need this. But I don't just want to give them that. I want to give them the knowledge for them to change their lives. So most of the time I have different programs that I train them. I monitor them individually in terms of business, in terms of ministry, and because I'm a worshiper also, some they are inspired when I'm ministering somewhere. They say, I want to be a worshiper and all those things. So I help them in terms of those that they want to become.
You mentioned being a worshiper, and I saw that on your profile, you've actually started working on a music career.
Yeah.
You've done 4 songs. How come I don't know about this?
It's been a secret.
Who's your producer? How come I don't know about this?
No, it's been a secret. It's been something that, you know, it's been in my heart for a very long time. And, you know, finally this season, I just, you know, cried to God that, God, I think it's time for me to release something. So I've been working on my songs, just you know, doing my songs. I have 4 songs right now that I've written, not yet produced, but I'm working on my single called My Hunger for God.
Your Hunger for God. Is this part of the outpouring worship program that you do, outpouring experience?
Yeah, the outpouring experience actually is a very different program. You know, a lot of times after ministering, people, they will come to you and say, how do you get to that level where you cry, you're worshiping, you are rolling on the floor and all those things? A lot of people, they don't know how to reach that level of intimacy with God. So it's something that, you know, the Holy Spirit has been ministering to me about, that I should create a program that I started actually last year, 2018, and you know, to teach them how to be in the presence of God, to teach them how to practice being in the presence of God, how to minister from the presence of God, how to do everything with God, because sometimes we say we're doing things with God, but we leave Him behind, because there is no way you can live with God if you are not intimate with Him.
And it's amazing that a lot of young people today, especially ladies, they say that, can you help me? I want to be a minister. I want to be a gospel singer. I want to sing like you do. And in this you are highlighting that it's not to sing like Neelo or Swazi, but it's to actually create your own personal relationship with God.
That's the thing. The relationship is the most important.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Anything on love? Love?
Love.
Tell us about love. Tell us about love. How do you do? Or are you just saying, I'm sold out to God, I don't have time, please don't call me, don't WhatsApp me, don't DM me, don't what, or you are just saying, no, my eyes are fixed on God for now. How do you balance? Or for now, you are still looking for that guy who's going to be able to actually support all of this, because I don't think that it will be easy.
It's not easy, actually. It's not easy.
But do you find that men are intimidated then by you?
Yeah, that's actually some of the challenges that we face as single ministers of the gospel. Men are intimidated. So I'm just believing God for something. He cannot put something in me and then he doesn't give me the right partner. So I'm believing him for that.
Ne?
Let's just say
How important is it for a young woman to pray for the right partner before getting married?
It's very, very important because purpose is very important. When God puts something inside of you, He has designed someone who will come and support that. So many a times, the pressure of the community, the pressure of the family, we want to get married as soon as possible, and we ended up making the wrong choices. So I believe in waiting upon the Lord.
Okay, let's make it lighter. Let's make it lighter. So you're not preaching, you are not milling sorghum, you are not working at the foundation. What are you doing? You are unwinding, you are relaxing, you are not at my house also.
Yes.
So what do you do to actually kick back and relax?
I'm a very sporty person.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm someone who loves training, and if I'm not there, then I'm with my family.
So all you skinny people love gym?
Yes, just to be healthy.
Really? Oh my word. Okay. Movies?
Yeah, sometimes, but with what I do most of the time, I'm always, consumed in terms of time.
And something just came into my mind. Would you ever consider something in fashion? Because you love clothes so much, and you design and etc.
Actually, when I was young, when I was still studying, I studied building construction, as you said. When I was still young, I loved fashion. I loved modeling. Actually,
with your frame, I would actually assume that you would be one.
Actually, I went to several auditions for modeling, and it didn't happen. Because when passion is inside of you for God, I ended up saying, surrendering everything and say, God, if this is not the route, let it be so.
So would you consider a career in clothing and fashion?
Yes, of course, yes. It's something that I'm actually planning, and it's really, really in my heart. And I know that very soon I'll be releasing something, the line that will maybe like you and do something together.
Collaborate.
Yes,
when sisters do things together, they achieve great things.
Yes.
They achieve great things.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
Why?
I don't know, but
that's a power color.
Yeah, it's a power color.
And it's one of my favorites as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I just love red. I have red coats. I have red, even nails. I don't change nails more often. Red.
Yeah. And your favorite music?
My favorite music? I love gospel. Swazi.
Don't feel under pressure. Don't feel under pressure.
No, I listen to you a lot, actually.
I know.
I listen to your music a lot, and it really inspires me a lot.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? What do I love? I love accessoire.
Me too. Me too.
I love accessoire. It's our favorite.
Just tell the viewers what siswa is, but in case, or should I tell them? It's like you boil the goat or beef until there's no life in it, and then they pound it and pound it and until it's like strings of meat.
Yes.
Best thing I've ever tasted.
Yes, and you just add salt and it'll be the best.
Nothing else.
Yes, nothing else. Just a little bit of oil and salt. It'll be better.
So from you, we're expecting a clothing range. We're expecting a gospel album.
Yes.
And you are still balancing that with your foundation, with the sorghum milling. You really rock. You are a church girl who rocks.
Yes.
What words of wisdom would you give to any young person that looks at you and says, one day I want to be like Apostle Neelo?
I can just say, find yourself. That's the most important thing. Find who you are, find yourself, and find your passion. Find what you like, and just be in the will of God.
Amen. You heard that. Find yourself, find your passion, be in the will of God. For you to be able to be the best that you are is to find yourself, find your passion, and be in the will of God. Thank you so much for joining us on this program. And happy birthday once again.
Yes.
And yes, your gift is still coming. Viewers at home, I'll see you soon on another episode of Church Goes Well.